Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mateta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Jones really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, a breakthrough already. Mitchell. Here's Mateta. Well timed, excellent interception. Ekitike. Munoz. Hughes. Johnson. And here's Pino. Now this could be a chance. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Now it's Isak. Driving on and making good progress. Isak stood his ground strongly. He's picked his way through. Mitchell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Johnson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Munoz. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Johnson. Kamada. Alisson gets it clear. McAllister. Jones has created one goal already. Gravenberg. This is a promising build-up. And it's McAllister. Knocks it out wide. And the return pass. And it's McAllister. Szoboszlai! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Szoboszlai simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Kamada wins the duel this time. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Mateta. Brennan Johnson. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Johnson. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think they could do with making this count.
Back. Johnson. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Szoboszlai. And it's Kamada. And here's Mateta. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Johnson's cross. Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on. He's on it. Can he get... Decent chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Dijk. Just past the 40th minute mark. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Pino. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kamada. And here's Mateta. He's a sharp little ball. Big chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Crystal Palace restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Crystal Palace will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Pino. Jeremy Pino. Kamada. And here's Pino. Oh, important interception. And they've got rid. Now it's Pino. And he's got away from him. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, a very decent attempt. Crystal Palace have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jones. Ekitike. Looking to play him in. Mitchell. And it's Tukure. That's a good run down the left. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Johnson has found the net here, of course. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Hughes. And here's Pino. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ekitike. Hughes. Kamada. And here's Johnson. Munoz. And it's Hughes, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mitchell, driven forward. Gravenberg. Isak. And it's Gravenberg. And Gravenberg. Well, the ball's gone astray. Jones. That's good play.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gravenberg. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mateta chasing after it. McAllister. And here's Isak. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Johnson. McAllister does well to get it back. And the shot! Deftly away. They'll have one final crack at it.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball...
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Scores are level. We will go into extra time. Substitution on the field. Number 18, Canada. Number 19, Hughes.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
20, number 8, Jefferson Lam. Substitution.
Good take, and is he in? Mateta. Can he finish? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Crystal Palace presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot hinges on this one. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Endo. Some really good ball movement. And here's Wirtz. He's having a hit! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Wirtz really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Johnson finding himself in space. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Lerma. And here's Mateta. Mateta touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's having a pop! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yeremy Pino. Number 11,
Crystal
Johnson.
Palace are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Robertson. It's a good-looking delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
1 minute added time.
Mitchell. He's not got that quite right. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. But it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Isak. Has to go back here. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Lerma. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateta running with intent. Takes a shot!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Gakpo. Wharton. It's a pretty loose pass. Doucouré. Mitchell. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Sarr. Munoz. Drills one in. That's that, the end. Crystal Palace have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Out towards the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Jones. Ekitike! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Crystal Palace are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Munoz. And Johnson. Kamada.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ekitike. And here's Soboslai. Oh, sweet feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Crystal Palace really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cut it out. There's the shot! And it's been hooked away. This looks promising. Pino stood his ground strongly. Pino's cross. Konate can get it clear. Hughes. Doucouré. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. McAllister, and it's Frimpong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kamada. Munoz. And it's Hughes. Kamada. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is one way to stop him. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Frimpong. And here's the chance to counter. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too.
Judge, surely! Hughes. Kamada. Quality ball. Passing nice and neat. Pino receives it in a good position here. And it's Hughes. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hughes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Goes for a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Crystal Palace close to setting up the perfect climax there. It really has been pulsating. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Crystal Palace are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pino.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Nicely weighted. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Crystal Palace have their third corner. Gets the shot away! And no mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And they can counter here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Brennan Johnson. Some really good ball movement. Oh, important interception. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
McAllister. Ekitike. Can he get it through? The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitutions taking place.
Not the most convincing of passes. Richards. And Mitchell. Doucouré has found the net here, of course. Kamada. And it's Hughes. And it's Pino. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely spread. Now, this could be a chance. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So their fourth corner of the game. Kamada with the short one. Johnson!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's gone for a throw-in. McAllister.
That was lovely, that.
Mitchell. And Richards. Hughes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateta. And here's Kamada. Chance for a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Isaac. Munoz promptly onto that, and that is that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Pino. He's in a great position here. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Crystal Palace go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hughes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pino knocks it into space, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jones, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. So what can they conjure from this one? And here's McAllister, he shifted it to the flank. Good ball, good take. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Hughes. Number 18, Canada.
Keep the ball
Number
and
10,
you win the game. It really is that simple.
Number 11, Johnson.
Munoz.
Coming on the field,
And it's
number
Wharton.
20, number 8, Jefferson Lam.
Lerma.
Number 7, number 22.
Here's Mateta.
Substitution.
Gravenberg. That's Wirtz. Gakpo. And it's Soboslai.
There will be 5 minutes.
And here's
added time.
Wirtz. That's going wide left. That's going across. Towering header! Well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That's at the end. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. I reckon Johnson! And again! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Mateta. Oh, well measured. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now the breakaway. Kamada. And here's Mateta. And it's Kamada. Crystal Palace are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
Chance for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Jones. Quarter of an hour played. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mateta. And the counter is on. Mateta. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And it's Munoz. Ekitike did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ekitike. No foul, says the referee. And it's Pino. Kamada. And here's Mateta. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kamada actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Crystal Palace with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Very nicely done. Ducore. Now it's Pino. Takes a shot! Goal! And there is your opener. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Real chance! Off the post! Konate gets it clear. Nearly, but not quite. Crystal Palace have their second corner now. Kamada goes short. Out of play for a throw. Frimpong. That's good running with the ball. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hughes. Now to Corey. And it's Kamada. That's where it came from. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Isak.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
McAllister. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Kamada. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. And that was very necessary. Throw it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Ekitike going after that. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Mateta. He has found the way through. That's going wide left. Oh, it's played into the area. Szoboszlai. Chance here to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateta looking understandably energised after his goal. Pino has it in a wide position. This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Crystal Palace up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Mitchell. Lacroix. Kamada. And Johnson. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. Kamada. Looking to play him in. Hughes. Munoz. And here's Mateta.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Szoboszlai, he is onto this. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Crystal Palace just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. So we've reached the hour mark. Little pass back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Johnson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitutions taking place.
Lacroix. And it's Kamada. Crystal Palace have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope.
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. Has to go back here. Hangs one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. McAllister concedes a free kick for that. Tino, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Mateta. Doucouré. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Munoz. Now it's Johnson. He's got to be in here! Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that.
Crystal Palace surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Hughes. Now, can they get him away? Munoz is in a really good position out wide. Ekitike. And Konate. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Doucouré. Crystal Palace still ahead by the game's only goal. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wirtz aimed beyond the defence.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's got away. McAllister. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Hughes. Number 18, Canada. Number 10, Yeremy Pino.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Number 20, number
Very
8,
much into the last
Jefferson
knockings.
Lam. Number 7,
Brennan Johnson. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Munoz. Oh, that's neat. Wharton. Oh, he's having a go! Has another go! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Ekitike couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Mateta. And here's Johnson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ekitike. He'll try from distance. Not a bad try by any means.
Ekitike really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what can we say about this fella, Yeremy Pino, Peter? I know the Canary Islands have produced some great Spanish talents over the years, but rarely as a player had such a great rise in winning a major European trophy, becoming its youngest ever winner, and earning his first Spanish cap, both achieved within a year of his professional debut. This guy could be quite incredible.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. McAllister. He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. Jones. Crystal Palace, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hughes. That's Pino. And here's Mateta. Hughes. And he's managed to gift it back. Ekitike. And it's Soboslai. This is a promising build-up. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Nice interception, well timed. Arteta. Now it's Pino. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Ducore. And Munoz. Now it's Pino. And it's Munoz. Chance, surely! It's there! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Crystal Palace have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a
big chance! Munoz can clear it away. And they can counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Soboslai. And here's McAllister. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Brennan Johnson. Showing great feet there. Now it's Mateta. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that looks... Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Pino. Knocks it into... And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Crystal Palace are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
There will be a throw-in. Richards tries to clear, and it's been hooked away. Just eases him off the ball. Kamada. Yeremy Pino. Hughes.
2 added minutes has been
That's a
indicated.
good ball. And that's a dangerous ball. Now it's Kamada. And he's opted for the long pass. And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Crystal Palace are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Mitchell. Gravenberg powering forward here. Gravenberg. Ekitike receives it in a good chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kamada. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McAllister. Isaac. McAllister looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he cuts out the supply. Hughes. And Richards. Arteta. And it's Tukure. Now it's Pino. And it's Kamada. Munoz picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. McAllister. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the far post.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good ball, good take. And it's McAllister. McAllister!
The attendance for this match was
Denied by an instinctive save.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
McAllister goes short. That's a throw. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Richards gets across to intercept that. And here's Kamada. And here's Mateta. And here's Kamada. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He might charge for a shot! Off the post! And he can thump it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Hughes. Now it's Mateta. Can he finish? Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Crystal Palace really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So changes afoot here,
Hughes.
and from both sides.
Number 18. Canada. Coming on the field. Number 20. Number 8.
Crystal
Jefferson
Palace
Lamb.
will have one further
Substitution.
opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's on it, can he get away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gakpo, and it's Soboslai. Gakpo, now takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Gakpo is onto this. Jeremy Pino. And the counter is on. Wharton is in a really good position out wide. Now to Corey. Oh, super ball! Picked out brilliantly. Ball comes in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Wirtz. That is good alertness. Crystal Palace can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Mateta. Mitchell. Now it's Mateta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The final 5 minutes. Some intricate passing and a chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Wirtz. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Soboslai. Jeremy Pino has found the net here, of course. McAllister is the guilty party there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Mateta. And it's Wirtz. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Crystal Palace are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Now the ball in. Kamada has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Johnson, Brennan Johnson. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, he's a little bit unorthodox, Peter, but I really like Brennan Johnson playing either up front or as a traditional winger. And his strength is that excellent turn of pace, of course, that gets him ahead of his marker. He can then either get a shot away or drive in those low balls across goal. But he's proven he can do this effectively, even against teams who sit that bit deeper, so he can be a really potent weapon.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shoots! There it is! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Crystal Palace finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Johnson.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ekitike. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Arteta. And here's Kamada. Gravenberg with a definite fell there. And it's Mitchell. Crystal Palace are behind here despite their domination of possession. Munoz. Tries to pass it through. And it's made a chance for a shot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
It's Kamada! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kamada goes short. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Half an hour played now. Now it's Pino. expertly cut out, really nicely done. Robertson goes long. Szoboszlai. Now it's Jones. Now then, the ball's come loose. Van Dijk. And Konate. And here's Jones. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's an excellent interception. McAllister. Ekitike. Now it's Isak. He's on it. Can he get away? Szoboszlai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kamada cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. McAllister. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Crystal Palace can really...
Big chance! Oh, and again! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mateta. Jones. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Jones. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Isak. Kamada. And here's Mateta. Pino. It's a goal kick. Ekitike looking understandably energised after his goal. Jones. Liverpool have it back. and can go again. Ekiti, chance! Off the post! Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mateta. Kamada. Ainsby. Pino!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Short changes him with that pass. Doucouré with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Hughes. Number 18, Canada. Number 10, Yeremy Pino. Coming on the field, number 20, number 8, Jefferson
Crystal
Lamb.
Palace will have
Number
one
7,
further opportunity to make a
substitution.
substitution after this, their latest change. And he was alert to it.
Mateta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
"75 minutes played. And here's Johnson. And it's Lerma. Now it's Mateta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Mateta receives it, tries a shot! And it's in! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Crystal Palace cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish? Isaac. And it's Soboslai. Just 5 minutes left. Wharton. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Elects to cross. Oh, it's Soboslai!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Sarr. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Frimpong. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
Mateta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Isak. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Szoboszlai! Just eases him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real...
He'll try from distance! Superb from Szoboszlai!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Decent chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little...
Ekitike! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Hughes. Quarter of an hour played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Johnson. Nicked it back promptly. Ekitike. And they can counter here. He is through here. Ekitike. Hangs in across. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kamada. Now it's Pino. Jones spots it and intercepts.
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Johnson. Johnson has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Kamada. Space for him to turn and look. It's a goal kick. That pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Hughes, and he's picked it up out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Isak might just make this. Ekitike. And here's Jones. He's having a pop! Well taken goal. Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Great chance! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Crystal Palace dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Szoboszlai. Just past the 40th minute mark. Mateta. Mitchell. Now to Corey. Oh, this is a great position. Lovely pass. Chance for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Jones. Shoots! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lovely ball. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! And once more we are all square. And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Let's hope the boys can
So
turn
a
it up
half
for the
that has
second.
been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. And so the action is resumed. Not the most accurate pass. Mitchell. Mateta. And it's Hughes. Isak. He's on it, can he get away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hughes. And Munoz. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he passes it long. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Mateta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Frimpong. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Now it's Jones.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Pino. Pino is fouled. And it's Kamada. Nice control. Nice bit of trickery. Crosses it in. Shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. Ekitike clears it away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Neatly clipped into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Szoboszlai gets a good foot in there. Johnson, who's set up one goal so far. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Mateta. Pressure coming in from all directions. This looks promising. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
19,
Well, this is what we've been waiting
number
for.
10.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a
Coming
joy
on the
to watch
field,
them hold themselves right
number
back
8,
into it. Now,
Jefferson
can they...
He's had a shot!
Number 20.
Keeper's
number
not
7.
concerned by that.
Substitution
Isaac
taking place.
clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Crystal Palace have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, strongly challenged there. Gakpo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mateta. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Sarr. Now it's Sarr. Oh, that's well spotted. And the shot, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Endo.
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good take in a good area. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Crystal Palace have been handed a game-changing chance. Alisson to save this spot kick and his team. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's had it taken off
There
him.
will be 3 minutes added
Fourth
time.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gakpo. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Isak. Lacroix clears. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here,
everybody,
a clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And a chance! And he's there to get it away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Hughes. Oh, good ball. A real chance! Mitchell venturing down the left. And he's been shifted off it. Kamada is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Mitchell. Mitchell tries the cross. Oh, good climb! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Johnson certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Mateta, merits a mention. OK, he's not going to go full pelt down the flank, but if you put him in a system where he's well supported, allowing him to do his little link-ups and those quick bursts inside the box, and he can be incredibly effective. He has proven himself capable in one-on-ones as well, which often gets him into those smart positions.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Can he finish? It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Crystal Palace have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while.
And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hughes. Oh, good spread. And here's Johnson. And here's Mateta. Picked out brilliantly. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is lovely. Szoboszlai. Oh, what a ball! And that's really well manoeuvred. Crystal Palace currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And here's Isak. Soboslai! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Hughes deals with that comfortably. Now it's Pino. And it's Pino. That is ended up in no man's land. Kamada. And here's Johnson. Johnson tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Johnson is offering a right smile there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Kamada with the short one. In with the challenge. And he's managed to gift it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Kamada.
Crystal Palace can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Isak, looking for the run. This looks promising. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kamada producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Soboslai. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in a good position here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he can clear it away.
Added time.
He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Liverpool have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Crystal Palace leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Crystal Palace just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's pulled back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Always onto this.
Ekitike clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Ducore. Mateta. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, can he get onto this?
Crystal Palace have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely feet. Kamada making good progress. Oh, he's played it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Isak. And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Skims one in. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ekitike. Looking to play him in. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Pino. Now it's Johnson. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution on the field.
Great chance here from position A1. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Number 19.
And here's Johnson.
Coming on the field.
Munoz receives it in a good position here.
Shot at goal. Number 20. Substitutions taking place.
So what can they make of this? Wits. Well, that has not gone well. Crystal Palace have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's come backwards here.
And now they've got a chance to start again. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Wits. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mateta chasing after it. Endo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Wharton. There's a searching pass. That's tidy. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gakpo. Robertson. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Lerma. Now it's Johnson. Munoz. The cutback.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gakpo. And he's gone backward here. He's in a great position here. Well, and that's it. Crystal Palace have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Arteta, voted man of the match, and deservedly
Please put
so.
your hands together, everyone, and give our boys
How would
a
you
round
sum
of
up what
applause
we've
for a
witnessed,
job
Jim?
well done.
Crystal Palace pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more?